In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on September 15, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Philadelphia Phillies versus St. Louis Cardinals. The Philadelphia Phillies have been doing well as they are second in the National League East with a 79-67 record right now. Right-hander Aaron Nola will be taking the mound here and did not factor into the decision against the Miami Marlins, where he pitched 4.1 innings and allowed 4 runs on 7 hits with 0 walks and 6 strikeouts. The St. Louis Cardinals have been struggling this year as they are last in the National League Central with a 65-81 record thus far. Young southpaw Zach Thompson will be getting the start here and is coming off a win against the Cincinnati Reds as he threw 5 innings and gave up 3 runs on 5 hits with 3 walks and 6 strikeouts. The Phillies hand the ball to their ace in the opener of this series with the Cardinals. Nola was dominant in his one outing against the Cardinals this season, allowing just 1 hit and striking out 9 batters in the win. He has not been as effective in his last 5 starts, with an earned run average over 5 in that span, but has pitched deep into games to get to the back end of the Phillies bullpen. The Cardinals turn to Thompson, who has been effective since becoming a starter exclusively. However, Thompson has only gone past 5 innings in one of his 5 starts recently, and that will force the Cardinals bullpen to do some heavy lifting against a tough Phillies lineup. When looking at the power numbers since the All-Star break, there is a large difference, as Philadelphia is second in the majors with 96 homers in 57 games, while St. Louis is 9th in MLB with 79 home runs in 56 games entering this matchup. These bullpens also show a difference, as the Phillies are 7th in the sport with a 3.67 bullpen earned run average, while the Cardinals are 22nd in the majors with a 4.54 reliever earned run average. Look for the Phillies to wear down Thompson to get to the Cards bullpen and put the game away in the late innings. So the Philadelphia Phillies money line is our full game side pick. When looking at the previous 7 games for both pitchers, they are giving up runs. Aaron Nola is 3-2 with a 5.4 earned run average and a 1.33 WHIP in 38.1 innings, while Zach Thompson is 3-2 with a 3.71 earned run average and a 1.32 WHIP during his 34 innings in that span. Looking at the offenses in the previous week of games, the Phillies are scoring 5.14 runs in their last 7 games, while the Cardinals are averaging 4.17 runs in their previous 6 games. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. San Francisco Giants versus Colorado Rockies. The San Francisco Giants travel to Colorado to take on the Rockies in a 4-game series. Game 1, scheduled for Thursday night, was postponed due to rain. There will be a doubleheader scheduled for Saturday between the 2 teams. While the Rockies have long since been eliminated from playoff contention, the Giants are very much in the playoff race. The Giants are in a 3-way tie for the 3rd and final wildcard spot with the Reds and Diamondbacks, but have a game in hand in the loss column. This is a must-win spot for the Giants as they battle for a playoff spot, and they have the right pitcher on the mound in Webb. Webb has dominated the Rockies this season with an earned run average under 2 in 3 starts. The Giants are 8-1 against the Rockies this season and 1-0 in 2 turns against the Rockies' Anderson. Anderson has an earned run average of 7 this season and is winless. While I fully expect Webb to get deep into this game, thanks to his 21 quality starts this season, Anderson will likely be turning this game over to the Rockies bullpen early. The Giants need to keep winning if they're going to close in on a playoff spot, and this is an ideal series to do so. The Rockies are the worst team in the National League, aren't getting better, and Chase Anderson has been a mess through 68 innings with a 6.49 earned run average and 1.53 WHIP. Logan Webb is consistently good with a 3.4 earned run average and 1.08 WHIP. Webb has owned the Rockies throughout his career with a 3.24 earned run average and 8-2 record, and he's allowed just 3 runs in his last 12.2 innings. The Giants will be pulling out all the stops this weekend to hang on to their spot in the National League wildcard race, and the Rockies don't have the horses to keep up with them. So the San Francisco Giants to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The two teams went over the run total in 2 of the 3 games played in Colorado earlier this season and in all 3 games played in San Francisco last week in a giant sweep. While Webb will hold his own in this game, he did allow 8 hits and 4 runs in his only start in the thin air of Colorado. Anderson has been hit hard both at home and on the road this season, and the Giants lineup should put up some big numbers against him and the Rockies bullpen on Friday night. Look for the Giants to do the heavy lifting in the run department and the game to get past the run total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Detroit Tigers versus Los Angeles Angels. By the end of this series, either the Los Angeles Angels or Detroit Tigers will likely be eliminated from wild card contention officially. Depending on how the weekend goes, it could be both. All of that is to say Friday's series opener in Angel Stadium doesn't carry weight toward picking a 2023 champion. Instead, it'll be teams keeping an eye on what the future has in store. Even as the second lowest scoring team right now, the Tigers have a much more trustworthy offense right now. They have scored at least 3 runs in 5 straight, including an 8-run outburst before flying to California. For September, they're averaging a modest 4.42 runs per game. As for Anaheim's beloved Angels, they're only putting up 3.31 runs per game this month. This starting pitcher battle should be even too. Neither guy should allow more than 3 runs, and both leaving with 2 on the scoreboard seems about right. When it comes down to the bullpens, Detroit has a clear edge. So, between scoring and late-inning pitching, this game should end in Detroit's favor. I'm just not into backing the Angels in any way, shape, or form, and even though Canning's been one of their more reliable options, I just feel like the Tigers are somehow the better team here. Skubal's also been pitching well as of late, and the one knock was that Skubal's only pitched well at home, but he's pitched fairly well in his last couple of road outings as well, and at a coin flip price, I'll back him, and the Motor City Kid is in round 1 of this series here. So the Detroit Tigers money line is our full game side pick. Even with 2 struggling offenses, 7 runs is too low of a total for these pitching staffs, especially not in Angel Stadium, a slightly hitter-friendly park. Between an active Detroit lineup and an Angels batting order that hits lefties better, this game will find at least 7 runs. Tarek Skubal still has a 6 earned run average on the road this season. Griffin Canning owns a 4.7 earned run average at home in 2023. The Angels have one of MLB's worst bullpens, and the Tigers group is solid, but not unhittable. The Tigers and Angels will definitely claw their way to 7 or more runs on Friday night. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.